If there's one thing you can count on, it's that people never change. Sure, technology advances, markets shift, and the world gets more complex, but human nature, that stays the same. We like to think we're smarter than past generations, that we've evolved beyond the foolish mistakes of our ancestors, but history keeps proving otherwise. You know why? Because people are predictable, and that predictability leads to the same cycles of greed, fear, stupidity, and overconfidence repeating themselves. The same old story, just different players. Every financial collapse, every political upheaval, every get-rich-quick scheme that ended in disaster, it's all the same movie with a different cast. You think the Great Depression was some once-in-a-millennium fluke? That the dot-com bubble, the 2008 financial crisis, or the crypto collapse were unique? Not a chance. They were just reruns of the same dumb decisions people have been making for centuries. People get greedy when times are good. They think they're geniuses when their portfolios go up. They believe the good times will last forever. Then reality comes knocking and suddenly they're shocked that the house of cards collapses. Here's the kicker. Every single time there were warnings. Every time people ignored them. Every time they thought, this time is different. But it never is. Human behavior is the most predictable thing in the world. Greed and fear, the twin masters of human folly. The two emotions that rule the world are greed and fear. Nothing else drives decision-making quite like these two. When the economy is booming, people get greedy. They think they're smarter than they are. They take on risk they don't understand. They invest in nonsense because everyone else is doing it. When the crash inevitably comes, fear takes over. People panic. They sell at the worst possible time. They swear they'll never be reckless again until the next opportunity to be greedy rolls around. The cycle never ends. It's as predictable as gravity. Markets, politics, and fads, different stages, same play. Let's talk about trends. Markets go through bubbles and crashes. Politics swings from one extreme to another. Society goes crazy for whatever new fad convinces people they'll get rich without effort. But none of this is new. Tulip Mania in the 1600s, that was just an old-school version of meme stocks and NFTs. The South Sea bubble, no different from dot-com stocks. Every new once-in-a-lifetime opportunity ends the same way, with a lot of people looking stupid. And politics? Don't even get me started. People get fed up with one side, switch to the other, and then get mad when that doesn't work either. It's a revolving door of misplaced trust and outrage. Risk perception. People learn nothing from history. Risk isn't some abstract concept, it's what separates the winners from the losers. And yet, people are terrible at recognizing it. If the world has been calm for a while, people forget risk exists. They take insane chances, they max out their leverage, they laugh at the idea of downturns. The moment things go wrong, they overcompensate. Suddenly everyone is terrified, they hoard cash, they avoid risk entirely. And just when it's the perfect time to take calculated risks again, they're too paralyzed by fear to do it. It's like watching a toddler touch a hot stove, cry, and then do it again the next day. The capacity for short-term memory loss in humans is staggering. What can you do? Most people will continue being slaves to their emotions. They'll get caught up in hype, panic at the worst moments, and act like history doesn't apply to them. But if you want to actually benefit from understanding human nature, here's what you do. Accept that you are not special. You are just as susceptible to greed and fear as everyone else. Recognize it. Be skeptical of anything that seems too good to be true, because it probably is. Have a plan before things go wrong. The time to think about risk is before you're in the middle of a crisis. Ignore the crowd. If everyone is euphoric, be cautious. If everyone is terrified, look for opportunities. Play the long game. Stop chasing short-term wins. The people who win big are the ones who understand patience. Final thought. Bet on stupidity. If you want a guaranteed prediction for the future, here it is. People will keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Forever. That's just human nature. And if you understand that, you'll always have an edge over the people who think this time is different. Smart people don't bet on change. They bet on the predictability of stupidity. And let me tell you, that bet has never lost.